That's a very good point. Yeah, it's very easy to get carried away with technology, and this has happened before, but now it is happening at a larger scale, and that's the problem of it. Because if it's a few isolated cases around the world, you can handle them somehow. You can find them first of all easily and deal with them individually. But if this happens at scale, it's really hard to get a grip on the problem and deal with it in a meaningful way. So yeah, I mean, just because you can collect data doesn't mean that you should collect it in the easiest way that may seem obvious to you as someone who's looking to get the data, but doesn't understand there are also implications about the privacy aspects of it. So the data acquisition part may seem like trivial for us because we focus more on the analytics side. Okay, what do we do with the data? What insights can we get? What kind of models can we build? But data acquisition is very important, and you can't really do anything in analytics if you don't have the data first. So oftentimes we don't really pay as much attention as it is required to this part of the pipeline. And other times it is done by other people altogether, like many data engineers, for example, are responsible for acquisition too. And maybe even developers are involved in the whole process. So we don't really think about it that much. But whoever is involved in this part of the pipeline, I believe they have a responsibility towards the people behind the data and a kind of ethical respect that they need to apply when dealing with that data. Because even after you get the data, you have to make sure that it's governed properly and it doesn't leak and it doesn't get access from people who shouldn't have access. So then it becomes a data governance problem, but it's still someone's responsibility. You can't really say, okay, well, the technology is to blame, because the technology cannot be taken to the court, but somebody in that company will be taken for sure if that escalates into a scandal and the company is exposed. Because especially nowadays, people are very sensitive about their data, and with many leaks having taken place and still taking place around the world, even in larger organizations, people are aware of that and they don't tolerate it. Nor should they tolerate it, I believe.